Okay, everybody, it's the Iceman here on this Monday, January 5th, 2015. Global Force Wrestling and New Japan Pro Wrestling really set the bar for the show of shows. I think it'll be very hard for anybody to really top uh, what went on at 2 a.m. Saturday Eastern Time, and then the replay again on cable at 7 p.m. Sunday night. Actually, it was 2 a.m. Sunday morning Eastern Time, and then replaying again on cable systems at 7 p.m. that same night. Credit to Jeff Jarrett and New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you guys did not get the opportunity to watch Wrestle Kingdom 9, you need to do so. Everybody that I talked to really enjoyed it. I mean, I don't know a lot of these wrestlers. Some of them I do know from Japan. But Tanahashi and, well, I can't even pronounce his name right, and Okada put on a clinic. Great match. Um, there was just so many great matches. Jeff Jarrett was even involved uh, in the ring, which was sort of cool. We saw AJ Styles win his match. We saw a number of title changes, but mostly the whole thing of it all was great wrestling. I mean, wrestling at its best. They really set the bar for the year. And Jim Ross and um, Matt Stryker was phenomenal. Um, he is so knowledgeable about the Japanese wrestlers, and Jim Ross was right behind him. Jim Ross had a little bit of issues pronouncing some of the Japanese names, as I would myself, but um, this show was just absolutely great from beginning to end. And I have to praise Jeff Jarrett and New Japan Pro Wrestling for, putting on a show of this caliber. And it's like after watching this show, which was like 4 hours, um, you say to yourself, wow, you got exhausted just watching these guys in the ring because it was so fast paced for the most part. And everybody involved. I mean, if you want to read the results, there's plenty of wrestling sites you can go to and read the results. But um, for those that haven't had the opportunity, that want the opportunity, if they get the opportunity, really definitely watch this show. You definitely won't be disappointed. It's some of the best wrestling I've ever seen in my whole life. Um, the main event was just like awesome. Just there's so many young Japanese stars that are just so talented, and like I said, they're so fast paced in the ring. It's like it was so hard to keep up with them. I mean, just when you thought somebody was going to get a pin, they'd kick out. Um, Nakamura, he was wow. I believe he wrestled Yushi. This match was like phenomenal. This Nakamura, uh, Japanese wrestler, he holds the Intercontinental belt there, and this guy, both guys, were like it, it just blew you away watching these guys. Um, Again, I'm just so thankful that Jeff Jarrett brought uh, uh, New Japan Pro Wrestling onto the United States cable systems for a lot of us people here in the United States to see, because if this is the beginning of what Jeff Jarrett is going to do with Global Force Wrestling when he teams up with other major promotions worldwide, this can only be a good thing. And I love the fact throughout the show that Jim Ross and Matt Stryker were talking about all the wrestlers from all the different promotions. I mean, they name dropped so many different guys like Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, um, AJ Styles. He talked about TNA. He mentioned Ring of Honor a number of times, and obviously you had members from Ring of Honor, Bullet Club, no less. Um, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. I mean, it, it was just great. And all I can say is basically you get the opportunity wherever or however you may watch it. Don't miss out on an event. If you can't watch it all at one time, if you find it somewhere on the internet, watch a segment at a time, um, and just go back to it. If you can't do the whole sitting of almost 4 hours, it was breathtaking, man. It really was. And I'm just waiting for the next project between Global Force Wrestling and whatever wrestling promotion he's going to be involved with for another pay-per-view. So we'll just have to wait and see what goes there. But kudos to New Japan Pro Wrestling again and Global Force Wrestling for giving us a treat on January 4th, 2015. Wrestle Kingdom 9 was like a WrestleMania like no other. This is the Iceman, guys. Enjoy. Peace out. We'll see you soon.